Back to the book. In the sure knowledge that before us was the last chance for our salvation, we feverishly awaited the decisive hour with a feeling of confidence. The orders we expected could not be delayed much longer. But all too soon, our hopes were to be bitterly disappointed. Alarming messages began to come in. Rapidly attacking Russian tank forces were embroiling the relieving army in heavy fighting, were slowing the advance, and finally leading, in connection with the Russian offensive group operations west of the Don, to a serious crisis for the entire army group. One of the attacks hit Colonel General Hoth, who was hastening towards us. In fearful tension and delay, mounting agitation, we read the messages we were receiving from the far distant German air reconnaissance and radio surveillance units. Soon these brought news of disaster. The relief operation had begun to run down. Hoth's forces, in turn threatened with being surrounded, were finally forced to retreat. The front fell back hundreds of kilometers, and the encircled Stalingrad army on the Volga was left to its fate. Only much later was I to learn of tragic details of the events and circumstances that had sealed the fate of the encircled army at this point. I did not know then that Hitler was still in no way prepared to give up Stalingrad on the Volga. That for the second time, and after the dramatic conflicts, and the conflicts that he's talking about is between Hitler and the people, his advisors, he had explicitly forbidden the breakout of the Sixth Army against the will of his chief of staff and in opposition to the demands of the Army Group Don. So, Hitler leaves them, abandons them,